Good morning, everyone. It's Tremia, and today I have my rheumatology appointment. You can see I woke up, my chin was bloody. This is still oozing and hurts, and it just still hurts. And I'm out of breath. And I think the reason being out of breath is due to the blood infection, the staph infection in my blood. So I think the more I get better from that, the easier it'll be for me to breathe, and I can start working back on gaining some stamina and not be out of breath all the time. I really need to go wash some laundry, so I'll have something nice and clean to wear to the doctor, but I don't have it in me. Whatever is in the closet available is I'm gonna be wearing. I'll probably look like Bozo the Clown by the time I'm through. Well, today's been a rough day. Just not feeling well and run down. The oozing and stuff is worse. I'm laying down. I got my ice packs on me. I'm just gonna try to make this short and sweet. I was wanting to show you guys my birthday presents and stuff today, but I don't have it in me. I had to go to the rheumatologist, and it was 103 outside, and it just feels like prickly heat as soon as it hits my skin. It's just miserable. But there's really nothing new from the doctor visits. You know, just got to continue on. She's getting my home health care set up and all that kind of stuff. But one thing did happen. Because it was so hot, I had to wait. We pulled up under the awning and stuff, and, he let me out, or, pushed me into the doctor's office, and then went back outside and moved the car. So I was inside and, wasn't in any direct sunlight and didn't have to stay out in the heat long. So when we were leaving, he sits me there, and I'm waiting for him to go get the car. And there's a woman with 2 children under 5 years old, and I'm sitting there, and she goes in a real loud voice. It wasn't quiet, and there's about 15, 20 people around. She goes, "Quit staring, that's not polite." And the little girl goes, "But Mommy, something's wrong with her face." And I just sat there. I was wanting to say something, but I didn't want to say something right off the tip of my tongue. I wanted to handle it appropriately. And I watched Dwayne walk out and, move the car back up. And I thought, well, when he gets here, and if I still want to say something, I'm going to do it. And so when he wheeled me past her, I said to her in the same loudness that she said it, I said, "You should also know it's not polite to say things in a loud voice for everything to be heard." And I went on. Little kids, I understand. They're curious, they're innocent, they have questions. And yes, it's not polite to stare, but you can, as a parent, you need to try to do it in a quiet manner, not in a manner that was loud. And her little kids were playing, and she goes, "Get back over here by me now." This is before I had said anything back to her, but, and I can understand people not knowing what's wrong with my face and not knowing, if she's contagious or anything like that. I understand that, and I can respect that. I'm not, in any means, and Dwayne says, if anything, like when he's pushing me along, the first thing people might think is that I have a horrible sunburn. But you have to, you know, because like you're just going by at a glance. But I don't regret saying that back to her, and I don't think I was wrong. I like to try to represent myself in a good manner, and I definitely don't want to embarrass Dwayne in any way publicly, and I want to represent myself good for God and for my church. But that lady, she didn't say it quietly, and you know, it was something, I felt something needed to be said. What do you guys think? You know, how would you have handled it? That's what I did. That was my excitement of the day. Well, I'm going to call it a day, even though it's still early. And I'll see you guys in the next video.